Hi guys, so we're doing 3 ways that you might know that you are in your twin flame relationship. So, let me just preface this by saying I don't normally fall into like this whole twin flame space. However, because I have entered my quote unquote twin flame relationship, I'm going to talk about it a little bit because I think it's really important right now in New Earth. So many twin flames are coming together, so many sparks and fires and massive explosions are being ignited right now. And I think it's really important to talk about how do you know that you're in this type of a relationship. So I'm going to speak from personal experience of my signs that are the most significant to me, because I think that's the most important, is to hear from somebody who's actually in a twin flame relationship. Like, what is it that you notice the most? And so the first thing that I will say, this whole like love at first sight thing, I was like, that is such a bunch of BS. That doesn't exist. But with my twin flame, what it was like, it was like an instant recognition. It was like I instantly knew this person, and I felt, and this can happen a lot with soulmates too. So just so you guys know, this doesn't have to just be a twin flame thing, but what it is with a twin flame is it's typically a recognition with an intense sexual attraction, okay? And like so intense that it often feels scary. Like for myself, like I will look at my twin and like my whole body just wants to like magnetize to them. It's the craziest thing. But like I am so deeply attracted to this person that it's almost scary, because it feels like there's a loss of control. Like that primal nature just like takes you over and is like, I don't even know like how else to like deal with this right now. So that first sign is like an instant recognition, but also a very magnetic and intense sexual attraction. So it's like if you are meeting your twin flame, they will be a romantic partner. It's not like it could be a soulmate where it's a best friend. And like, cause I've had friends like that where you meet them and you're like, oh, I think I've known you before, right? But this will be both. It will be the intense sexual attraction as well as the recognition. So the second thing that I've noticed that's super significant in a twin flame relationship, a sign that you might be in one, is this feeling of unconditionality. So unconditionality, what do I mean by that? For me personally, the feeling was as though everything's okay because this person exists in the world. So there's almost a non-attachment to it, where it's not like I have to be with them. It's like the very fact that this person exists in the world means that the world is okay. And I know this might be hard to understand because it doesn't follow the script of like a normal relationship. But I remember feeling like with my twin, because when I met my twin, I was with another person. I had another significant other at the time. And so when I met my twin, it was like I loved him so much. It didn't matter whether we were together or not, just as long as he was okay. And so there's a certain unconditionality that you will take your twin no matter what, no matter what state they're in, no matter how they come to you, no matter anything, you will take them. And you'll take them fully as they are, like unconditional. No matter whether that means they're yours or not yours, you just want them to be whole and to be happy and to be like their true self. And so that's what I mean by this unconditionality. So the third element of how you might know that you're in a twin flame relationship is meeting this person is going to change the trajectory of your entire life. Okay? So let me give you an example again. When I first met my twin, I was on a cross-continent road trip. And now granted, not everybody's story is going to be as crazy as this story. Some of you it will, some of you it will not. It just depends. It's about what your soul chose on its way here, what you decided was the story for you. So keep that in mind. But so for me, I was in a different long-term relationship. I was on a cross-continent camping trip from Cape Town, South Africa to Cairo, Egypt when I met my twin in South Africa. And when I met him, literally it was like I hit a poof, like a brick wall. And so what ends up happening is I start to question my entire life. I'm questioning, why am I on this trip again? Like, I don't really enjoy being here. I'm not enjoying myself. I'm not happy doing what I'm doing. I don't like the partner that I'm with. So what's happening there? You know, things weren't great with my partner to begin with, but it was like, you know, like, what was I thinking? Like a massive shift. And then it was, you know, it was a change in direction completely. You know, like I was literally going one direction and then I went back home to the States. So when you meet your twin, there's so many things that can happen that can just shift exactly like where you're going in life. And meeting your twin oftentimes spurs like a massive like awakening or like a spiritual path. And so this can look different for everybody. It can look as like a giant move across, you know, the world or across states or continents. This can look like a massive change in job or vocation, what you want to do with your life. This can look like, you know, a massive like heartbreak. It can look like literally like your entire life is falling apart because now there's like this space for your twin to come in, right? So if you're having like a massive dark night of the soul, or if you are having massive changes in your life after meeting this person, that's kind of what we're talking about here. Or if you're having this massive like spiritual expansion, that's also what we're talking about here. So one of the things that you're going to be looking out for is the fact that if you're in this relationship, you kind of know what's happening. You kind of know you're in this relationship. It's not going to be one of those things like, I wonder, that could be, it could not be. It's going to have some really big implications on who you are as a person and what you want for your life going forward as well. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, comments, please like, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear from you. Who's your twin? Are you in a twin flame relationship? Do you want to know more about twin flame relationships? Put it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Big love, Serena.